Marjorie Taylor Greene was officially booted out of the MAGA movement by Trump himself. He tweeted that he will not endorse her anymore. So pretty much saying that you're not going to win your seat. I'm putting somebody else in your place.
I don't know what happened to Marjorie. She's a nice woman, but I don't know what happened. She's lost her way, I think.
Something happened to her over the last period of a month or two. Already I have people calling me. They want to challenge her to a race in her district in Georgia.
And for any Republican, if Trump disendows you publicly, you're not going to win that spot anymore. You're going to be replaced. It's not a shocker. A lot of Republicans do not like this girl anyway, as it is. But she pretty much, ended her political career. She's probably going to be a Democrat now. I wouldn't be surprised if she is. Even then, the Democrats can't really use her because she's not a Republican no more. It's a really smart political move anyway, because, when the second elections come around, he wants people who are actually going to be on his side, not totally against him the whole way. So the last video that officially put the nail in her political coffin was this interview on The View. Let's go ahead and watch it.
They say that you're slamming Republicans too much. Well, you're taking my job.
She literally said, "You're taking away my job." And her job is just to make Trump look absolutely horrible.
On topics like healthcare, the Epstein files, we know he's still your favorite president. I mean, Truman is mine. I dated him.
But I did not date Donald Trump. But I do love him.
You do love him. You do love him, yeah.
Yes, I did.
All right, well, whatever. So when was the last time you spoke to him? And what's with the tension between the two of you? You may love him, but he may not love you back right now.
Well, that's okay. I mean, Donald Trump, he usually yells at everybody, so we're all used to it. But he's the president of the United States, and here's something you all may not know about me. I think a lot of people on the left are learning that when I ran for Congress in 2020, I ran criticizing Republicans and Democrats equally, because I come from a working class family, ran a construction company for over 20 years, and I feel like the government has failed all of us. And it purely disgusts me. It really does. And I represent a district that is rural, manufacturing district, blue-collar workers, and people have been crushed by decades of failure in Washington, D.C. And so I have no problem pointing fingers at everyone.
What's funny is she's saying that the government in power right now is not doing anything for the American people. That's what she's pretty much saying. She's pretty much saying, without saying it, Trump is failing. That's what she's saying right now. Trump has freaking all branches of government, and you said you love Trump, but you pretty much disagree with everything he does. Yeah, you totally love this guy, lady.
that I just can't get over is we're not working right now. And I put that criticism directly on the Speaker of the House, and we should be at work. All the people.
So she's attacking another Republican. Yeah, that's a very smart political move, lady. Attack your associates. Yeah, that's a very smart move. Trump ain't gonna do nothing about it. He's just gonna sit back and let you do all this stuff. You can see why he let her go.
People sitting in this audience, they go to work every day. People at home watching this show, they go to work every day. Ladies, you go to work every day. The people on your set, and it is an embarrassment to me that we're not in session.
And getting paid.
I'm not taking a paycheck.
Good for you.
Exactly.
I'm not taking a paycheck. Exactly.
You a dang lie. I want to see your payroll, lady. Show proof. I highly doubt you're not accepting a payment. Yes, you are. We all know you are. So she's pretty much caving in for the Democrats, pretty much. Thank God. Thank God she's not in charge. She is just an annoying voice in the Republican Party. Unfortunately, there are a couple of those in there. You might be asking yourself, wow, Trump's a prick. She just said one bad thing about the shutdown and he's going to get mad and let her go like that. If you've been hearing that, that's a lie. She literally went on multiple news outlets and just criticized, bashing Republicans. Speaker Mike Johnson. It's really crazy that she didn't expect nothing to happen and she kept on doing this. And people told her to stop doing it, but she kept on doing it. Oh, I speak for both sides. Well, guess what? We're not in a time where we can do that. We got to stick together.
And I feel like our majority is being ruined. I really do.
By what exactly?
Inaction. I voted to fund the government on September 18th. And then guess what? We haven't been to work since.
But whose fault is that?
Mike Johnson's.
Why?
He's told us not to come back. He's keeping the House out of session. All the American people are working every single day.
Chuck Schumer.
She pretty much committed political suicide. There's no way you're going to say all this and not have your seat being threatened by Trump. There's no way any president, if Biden was in office and some Democrat said this, they would immediately be, there wouldn't even be a re-election. They would freaking be kicked out of their seat like a coup or something. Like what happened with Biden.
You don't think it's related to the shutdown?
Chuck Schumer's in the Senate, everybody. Yeah. Mike Johnson is in the House. He's the Speaker of the House.
The House is waiting for the Senate to send in the bill to open the government, lady. I can see why people call her dumb. She's not very smart.
Not be happening. And I don't think, look, as a member of Congress, we already have a low enough job approval rating. This shutdown is just going to drive everybody's approval rating that much lower.
Yes. But so you're putting the blame on the leadership of your party.
Absolutely. We control the House. We control the Senate. We have the White House. I've been vocal saying, you know, you can use the nuclear option in the Senate. This doesn't have to be a shutdown. But what we have to do is we have to work for the American people. And our country is so divided right now. We see it all the time in every single way. It's divided in what I would say very dangerous ways.
It is crazy because her way of solving the problems in America is just letting Democrats get away with it. This is why she's dangerous. She is allowing these Democrat ideologies to creep in. She doesn't want to fight it with logic and facts. She wants to just say, hey, everybody hates each other. Let's just pass it so everybody will like each other again, which won't work. Like I said, if she was in power and this crap, you know, she would have caved in on this stuff. We don't need leaders like her running the government. We don't need leaders like her. We need people who will stand up tall, back their feelings with facts and logics about a subject, not just because, oh, I want everybody to live in lollipop land where we'll all get along with each other. Well, lady, we don't live in a world like that right now. You have to put your foot down on some stuff like this.
As a conservative and as a business owner in the construction industry and as a realist, I can say we have to do something about labor, and that needs to be a smarter plan than just rounding up every single person and deporting them just like that. Right. So, and I'm going to get pushback on that, but it's, yeah. I'm just living in reality from here on out.
Yeah. You're going to get pushback. You're going to get kicked out of your seat. And that's what happened. We shouldn't deport all the illegal immigrants because of cheaper labor costs and hire Americans. Sorry. If prices have to go up a little bit to have American people have their job. Okay, cool. That's what we're willing to take. And I'm pretty sure there's a better outcome than prices of tomatoes going up.
And we bombed Iran on behalf of Israel. Tell you what, 6 months in, Steve, and here we are turning back on the campaign promises, and we bombed Iran on behalf of Israel. Yes, it was on behalf of Israel. We're entering a nuclear war, the World War III, because the entire world is going to erupt. And you want to know the people that are.
And it's always funny. You know who else was saying this when all the Iran stuff happened with Trump? All the conservative grifters. So who knows? She might be who knows? She might be leading the freaking grifter movement for the Republican Party. She's like the leader. Because literally all these grifters, Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, the Hodge twins, all of them were saying this, like the same line. World War III. This is bad that Trump's doing this. What is he doing? But guess what? He ended the war. He literally ended the war. And they won't go out and say that they were wrong. None of them will. Grifters, all of them are.
That's how bad Nancy Pelosi is. I wish her well in her retirement. That's how bad Nancy Pelosi is.
This too.
She's the most failed leader, the worst Speaker of the House in American history. I'm very impressed at her ability to get things done. I wish we could get things done for our party like Nancy Pelosi was able to deliver for her party. So I wish her well in her retirement.
It's a crime punishable by death, is what treason is. Nancy Pelosi is guilty of treason, and we want her out of our government.
That it is destroying everyone that gets sucked into this great deception.
That's the guy who made this video. Subscribe or whatever, follow him. And there was a couple memes that came out of this too. I thought I'd share it. It's hecka funny, so this is one of them.
We've been saying you're retarded for many, many years now. You know, with all the Jewish space lasers and all that shit. But what changed, Marjorie? What made you realize you were retarded and finally become a Democrat like the rest of us retards?
Well, to be honest, I guess one day I just woke up, you know, like I literally woke up and I was like, well, Republicans don't want me anymore because I'm a treasonous piece of shit. So what are my other options? You know, what am I really good at? And I realized I'm actually quite good at being a retard. So I decided then and there that I was going to come on The View with the rest of you retards and finally become a Democrat retard just like you.
Oh my God, bro. And sadly, that's what's going to happen to her. She's probably going to become a Democrat. Or she might just be an independent because, I don't know, maybe if she gets a fat stack of cash from the Democrats, she'll become a Democrat. It's either, I think she more likely will be an independent, but she could be a Democrat as well. So will this end her political career? I honestly think that she'll just become an independent and be the one that just criticizes both sides, which, I mean, hey, at least say what you're going to do, you know, not lie about it. But what do you guys think? Go ahead and like the video. If you liked it, go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you're new. Go on and hype up this video. Let these people know about how cringe she is and how against Trump she was. And I'll see you guys in the next video.